it's Sam. So today I'm gonna be doing it's not a full face of first impressions, but there are a lot of new products that I recently picked up from Sephora that I wanted to play with. I've also got a couple of things in PR. So it's kind of like a nice mixture of like things I bought, so like a little mini Sephora haul, as well as just new products that are out and new products to me that I'm gonna be playing with. So it's a good mixture. I've got a new foundation that I'm trying, new lip products, new moisturizers, new skincare, new highlight, new eyeshadow palette. So just a bunch of new things, and we're just gonna be doing like a little chatty get ready with me kind of first impressions. I'm gonna be trying all the products out and kind of just sharing my thoughts with you guys and letting you know what I think and if they're worth it. Do I recommend them? It's just a nice little happy new year, new products videos. These are things that I have been eyeing and I haven't been able to like go in store. I've just been so busy that I haven't had the chance to like go in store and like swatch things and like really, you know, do I want these products? So I finally went and had a little shopping day, swatched them and saw them in real life. Sometimes I just need to touch things. And I was like, oh yes, I'm definitely gonna buy them. So I got them yesterday and I was like, oh, I wanna play them so bad. But I was like, no, I need to film a video. I need it to be good lighting. Let me just wait. But yes, this is the look that I created. Very sparkly, if you guys can see. Check out the sparkles. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Very sparkly skin, sparkly chest. I'm just so excited. And I have a little bit of a funny story about my hair inspiration. So I will be sharing that with you. I just pinned one of it back and it's not doing what I want it to do now. So that's annoying. Subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Okay guys, let's go ahead and get into the video. Bye. Okay, so the very first thing is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mask. This is what it looks like. So it's like in this really pretty kind of purpley and gold packaging. This specific mask is gonna be in the January BoxyCharm box. So if you already are a subscriber to the BoxyCharm boxes, you can expect this in your January box, which will be coming very soon. So we're just gonna give this a go. This is a sheet mask. It says that it's a blend of lightweight rice germ oil derived from the most nutrient-rich portion of rice and a high concentration of botanical oils and extracts. Leave skin velvety smooth, dewy, and luminous. It's got a delicate microfiber sheet, intensely drenches skin with 20 ml of hydrating serum, and the mask feeds skin with our signature trio of Japanese anti-aging superfoods, green tea, rice, and algae. How do you guys say algae? Is it algae or algae? Now, I've heard a lot of people talking about Tatcha. I know Jaclyn Hill is a fan. I feel like there's a lot of people that love the Dewy Skin Mist. Obviously, I've never tried it because I have oily skin and the last thing I need is a Dewy Skin Mist on top of my makeup. I think when it comes to sheet masks, it's one of those things where I don't think it's going to make a huge difference if I'm oily and it's for dry skin, because it's not like I'm setting my makeup with a dewy mist. And so this is a mask that sits on for 15 minutes, and then it says to peel off and massage remaining serum into skin. So I'm basically just gonna use that as my serum this morning, and then we will just go ahead and apply the makeup on afterwards. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this and apply it. Okay, so it comes kind of folded like this. It feels quite milky versus like, you know how a lot of the time they're kind of like a slimy serum? This feels more of like a wet kind of milk. Oh, it smells so good. Like super herbally. I think I pulled that too tight. Oh dear, am I dripping? Probably. Yeah, so you can see the serum is kind of milky. And the trick with these kind of masks are to like try and get it as like much of your face covered as possible. Kind of pull it over here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and set my timer now for 15 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
While I'm sitting here, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys the other items that I picked up from Sephora. So these are the items that I have been eyeing and just haven't really had a chance to get into Sephora. And sometimes, like, you know, it's cool ordering stuff online, but sometimes I just wanna like touch it. Oh God. I probably should not be talking during this, but I'm just gonna try and be like really still. The first thing is the new Nude by Huda Beauty. This is such a gorgeous palette. I'm like so excited to play with it. When I saw it in the store, I was like, oh, dang. Like this, oh, first of all, the packaging is beautiful. She has this gorgeous little picture that's like, you know, above the mirror. You get a really big mirror, but then you get, holy moly, look at all those shadows and look how sparkly and fabulous they look. So I'm so excited to play with that. These are like literally all my favorite colors. I've been eyeing this for so long. Is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Diamond Bomb. This is an all over diamond veil. The packaging is so beautiful. It looks like a diamond and it's called How Many Carats. And then when you open it up, it's just straight up like diamonds basically. And when you swatch it, like it's just straight up just silver diamond sparkles. It's so beautiful. So I'm dying to play with that. I also picked up a Beauty Blender Cleanser Solid. And then this was actually something that the girl was wearing that I was talking to in the store. And her lips, well, first of all, her lips were just delicious anyway. But then they looked so glossy and so shiny. And I was like, what are you wearing? And she said it was this. It's the Milk Makeup Kush Lip Glaze. And these are, it's a lip gloss that is got hemp-derived cannabis oil. And I've been seeing so many beauty products lately with cannabis sativa seed oil. I was just like so interested and it looked so good on her and I was like, no, I'm just gonna do it. So it just looks like this. It's just like a little tube. It almost looks like one of those eye rollers, but then it comes out kind of green. Yeah, I've already used it. It's already just kind of like a super light green color. I'm really excited to try these products out. And of course I just have some like new products that I've gotten in PR that I figured I would just kind of play with for you guys as well. So we're just gonna be trying a bunch of new stuff today. I do feel like the cloth itself is like very, very soft. Like it seems to like really cling to the face really well. My timer's going off. Alexa, stop timer. Gosh, what did I do without Alexa? I'm gonna go ahead and peel this off and then it says to just massage the serum into the rest of your face. It's not left super well. There's a little bit more on my forehead than there is on my cheeks just because I was probably touching my cheeks a lot. It just feels kind of like nice and hydrating. So I'm just gonna kind of let that sit. Filming when I have kids home from Christmas break has been absolutely impossible. Like I'm losing my mind here. You don't realize how difficult it is until you don't have a husband to watch them. Right off the bat, I'm just seeing like a nice like hydration, but I wouldn't say it's like whoa dewy, where I was worried that it was gonna be like so dewy that I was like, oh, this is not gonna be good for oily skin. But I do feel like it's just like nice and hydrated and it looks just like healthy skin. The next thing I'm gonna be using is a moisturizer that is new to me. This is the Bare Minerals Skin Longevity Vital Power Moisturizer. It comes like this. This does have SPF 30 in it and it is a pump top. I'm just gonna start off with like one pump, I think. That seems to go quite a long way. I'm gonna put that on my neck as well. I feel like you can definitely tell there's sunscreen in it because it does kind of give you that little bit of a white, do you see what that, like that kind of white sunscreeny kind of color? I have been using a different foundation just while the kids have been out of school. I've just been kind of trying to do my makeup really fast. So I've been playing with the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint. I've actually just been using this like with my fingers and it's been working really well, but I do kind of just want to play with it on my face with a beauty or like my Juno Beauty Sponge. So basically it does come like a wand applicator, which is really quite delightful. So I mix Natural Beige, which is number 60, with Honey 85, because I do have like self-tanner on right now. So I just kind of like put that around the edges. I put more of the 65 than I do of, or sorry, the 60 than I do of the 80, but I do just do a little bit. So I think what I'm gonna do immediately is just go ahead and blend this out on my neck. This stuff blends out really great. It's a really like just easy to work with foundation with your fingers. I'm just interested to see how it works with a sponge. So like see how good that color matches if you're self-tanned. It's like so good. This is the Juno makeup sponge. I do just want to see if it makes the coverage any different if I use a sponge. This foundation like really surprised me when I first started using it. I did not expect much. At first I was like, first of all, the coverage is not going to be good. And I thought it was just going to be like an absolute disaster on my oily skin because it's hydrating. And so I'm always like so worried when anything says like dewy or hydrating. I'm like, oh God, I'm going to be an absolute like hot mess with this because my skin is so oily. So you can see like the coverage is actually really great. I think especially with this sponge, it is actually giving me a little bit more coverage than when I just do it with my fingers. But it just goes into the skin so nicely. It's like such a great foundation. And you know, Neutrogena is drugstore, so not only is it easy to pick up, but it's much more affordable than my normal foundation. It's not like the most full coverage, as you can see, but if you're looking for like a really skin-like, natural looking foundation, my light is making really weird noises, then I would definitely recommend this. Next, I'm just gonna go ahead and take my Milk Flex Concealer, which is not new, but I don't have any new concealers to try. And you kind of do have to do this concealer in stages when it's on top of this foundation, I've noticed, because this foundation is quite a fast absorbing, I don't want to say tacky formula because it's not quite tacky. It's got an interesting like finish. It just kind of absorbs really quickly and then it feels like you have nothing on. So what I've noticed, if you let your concealer sit too long, it's quite hard to blend out on top of this foundation, which normally is not the case for this concealer. So I think it's just on top of this foundation. And I just take a little bit here just for like a little bit of like light and also a scotch of added coverage. I also kind of take it right here just to, I don't know, make it look better. And then that just kind of like amps up the coverage just a little bit if you are going to be wanting to look a little bit more glammed up. But the skin, the finish, like the skin just looks so skin-like. Hello?
Hello.
You're just singing to me? Oh dear.
I thought it was really funny.
My sister just had to tell me about a funny story, but I just went ahead and applied my NARS powder. Now normally I don't actually do all of these steps like with this foundation. I have not been doing the NARS powder and I also haven't been doing this, but since I'm going to be doing actual like shadows and I don't know if I'm going to have fallout or not, I am going to go ahead and do them because I don't want anything to like get stuck on this foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and powder with my normal routine. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Ben Nye and I'm going to do like a full-on like normal glam as if I were normally. It's just lately, since I haven't been filming because I've had the kids home, like it's honestly been such a struggle. I've attempted numerous times and it just has been an absolute fail. So today they are watching a movie and hopefully I can get this whole video done. The thing is like people watch the video and it's like 20 minutes, but it actually takes a long time to film. So like it's really hard to keep the kids like actually amused for that long without me being right there next to them. So like this video will probably end up taking like an hour and a half to do. And like, you know, kids attention span is not long. So they'll watch a movie and then unless you find like the longest movie of life, they're done and then they're hungry and then they want to, you know, not sit there quietly for me. So it's just been really difficult. Normally this is when Jay would take them out of the house for me and take them to the park, take them to the store, keep them busy so that I have a quiet time. I don't have to feel rushed. But with him being at work, it's just been a bit of a struggle over the Christmas break. So, okay, so I've done my white powder. So now this is when I go into my Giorgio Armani powder. This one is kind of more like translucent, but I feel like sometimes I'm like, man, I feel like I could just add a little extra color. So now I'm gonna go ahead and use my NARS Laguna. Oh dear, their show must have stopped. As soon as I'm done, I'll come get you guys, okay? You guys are being very good, I appreciate it. But when you're clapping and jumping and yelling, that goes in my video. They're probably like, oh my God, my mom is such a jerk. It's so hard though, trying to work from home when you have kids home with you. It's just been so difficult. Like when they were babies, I used to do it because Jay used to work when they were little. They took naps. So I had, you know, 2 little ones at home, but I could put them down for a nap in their crib and they couldn't escape. And they actually took naps. Whereas like now, a 6 and a almost 8-year-old is not gonna take a nap. I wish. So it's not like I can be like, okay guys, nap time, I'm gonna go film. Like I don't have that option. And so it's so much harder than I thought it was going to be. It just shows you, you don't realize how good you've got it until it changes. And you're like, oh, I didn't realize how valuable my husband was to me. I think he just made everything so easy for me. And everything was just so streamlined that I didn't realize how much he actually did. And then I'm like, freaking life, why is he working? I'm an absolute disaster over here. Like, it's honestly been so difficult, especially since they've hardly been in school since we moved here, because obviously they took time off when we moved, and then I got them started, and then it was Thanksgiving, and then they went back in for a little bit, and then it was Christmas, and I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I've had my kids home for just months. I mean, I haven't, but that's what it feels like. So I'm really missing Jay at the moment. I just realized I was supposed to shave my face before doing this video, and I forgot to. Oh, face, my lady shaver. Now I'm gonna be trying the Fenty Beauty How Many Carats Diamond Balm. Oh, the packaging is just so beautiful. So this is more like glitter than it really is a highlighter, if that makes sense. I mean, it is a highlighter, but it's more just kind of like glittery. So I don't know if it's like really highlighting, especially for some reason this side is not picking up quite as much as I want it to. I feel like I should have put a highlight down first and then put that on top. I'm just gonna go ahead and put down my normal one first. I mean, that's good to know though, you know, if you're like immediately putting on thinking it's gonna like actually lighten and brighten. I don't think it's not really a lightening and brightening kind of like highlighter as much as it is just like, hey, let me just sparkle you up, my friend. Do you wanna look like a fairy? Yes, please. It's probably like really beautiful on the body. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay, check this out. So once you put it on top of another highlighter, then it is like really beaming here. But I think alone on the forehead, it's quite delightful because it's just like really sparkling gorgeous. This is like a little Betsey Johnson brush. I'm just going to pop that in there and then just sparkle my chest up. So I can't tell. Oh no, it's super sparkly. Oh my God, I just want glitter. It's nice because then you don't have to like put like a sparkly like dry oil or like anything wet, and then you're still like super glistening. Do you guys see that? Oh my God, yes. I have been doing something new for my brows, which I will go ahead and just do for you guys now. And it's actually, I've really been enjoying it. I feel like it looks a little bit more natural. So I just take this IT Cosmetics Universal Brow Transformer and the Foolproof Brow Powder in #1 from Benefit. I've had this for so long, you guys, and I don't know what it was, but I've tried it and I didn't really like it, but maybe it was just the wrong brush. Like sometimes it's the brush. So I just basically just I feel like this brush is nice because it's super stiff, so it like really gets the product down really well. By the way, I moved my room because the other room I thought was so loud, and it was also, the lighting was so bad in there. It was just such a dark room, so I moved it into here thinking, oh, this will be better and quieter and the lighting will be better. And now I realize how loud my fridge is. So I don't know if it's worse. You don't realize how loud your house is until you like listen to it in videos and you're like, holy crap, why is my house the loudest house of life? And the heater kicks on and it's like seriously a freaking train. busting through your walls. It's like so loud. I had to turn the heater off. It kicked on and it was like, oh my god. Okay, and then I just go in with my Kokie Cosmetics brow gel in blonde. You guys let me know, is it louder in here? Is it louder in the other room? And what do you think about the lighting? Because the lighting in that room is just so dark. So there's the brows. Now we can move on to the Huda Beauty. So there's so many different colors in here. I love it so much. So let's do the very first one I'm gonna do is Bear, which is right there. Okay, so that one is just matte, and I like a little bit of a glow. I think I'm gonna have to just grab my normal one for the brow bone. So now, let's see, there's so many delicious colors. I think what I'm gonna do is take, which one do I want to do? I think I'm gonna do Play, which is right here. I'm just gonna pop that into the crease. It's kind of like a really nice peachy shade. This is definitely a pinky palette. Like, it's not technically nudes. It's more pinky, mauve, peachy tones, which I really am very excited to play with. Oh my god, this pigmentation is perfect because it looks like it's gonna be so light and you're like, oh my god, what is that gonna do? But it actually puts down so much color and it's very buttery. That's a really good shade. This is matte, by the way. Just a great like base crease color to just blend other things into. I think next I want to go in with Teddy, which is a little bit deeper. It's kind of like a nice mauve shade. And I'm just gonna pop, oh wow. Wow, these are so much more pigmented than I expected. Like, I really went in there and I actually did not need to. Good. They look dark, they look lighter in the palette than they actually come out. Okay, so now I've just brushed off my brush and I'm just gonna kind of soften that up. Because these little glitters are like picking up my hairs. I'm just gonna have to tap those babies down. Now, I think I'm gonna get a smaller brush. This is a Luxie 131. Oh god, there's just so many amazing colors in here. What do I do? I think I'm gonna do a little bit of raw. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do raw first. And I'm just gonna kind of pop that. Just kind of like into like a cat eye shape. Okay, then I'm gonna go into Love Bite as well as Tease, and I'm just gonna kind of go back and forth. And I'm just gonna kind of deepen this up just a little bit with my finger. I think I'm gonna go into this Crave color. Oh god, it just looks so delicious. They're like all speckled and like little speckled eggs. Oh my god, yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that one in the center. This is so beautiful, you guys. Oh my god, I cannot even. Then I think I'm gonna have to go into Infatuated. I don't know if this is gonna be, oh god, it's so sparkly. Technically I needed glitter glue for this, but I have no idea where my glitter glue is, so we're just gonna go ahead and just pop it right on over. This is so pretty. You guys look when I turn my head. Gorgeous. Like, I cannot even believe how beautiful this is. It's just perfection. So now I'm gonna do the bottom. God, you think it's not gonna do anything, and then it's just like so pigmented that it does, and you're like, holy crap, how does that happen? So then I'm gonna go back into Teddy. And then I'm gonna go back into Raw. Okay, then I'm gonna get a tiny little brush and I'm gonna go back into that Crave color that we put in the inner part of my eyelid, and then I'm just gonna pop that. Oh, it just doesn't work as well on a brush. That's not doing what I want it to do. So I think what I'm gonna do is just go into my normal palette just to really brighten it up in there. Okay, then I'm gonna take my nude liner. You guys, I can hear you. I can hear you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. Okay, and then I'm just gonna dust off this pink. So I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of, with the damp side of the sponge, just kind of push that glitter into the skin because it's kind of like sitting on top right now of all my little hairs. Sexy. Okay, then for the lips, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the Kush Lip Glaze from Milk. It smells so good too. It's kind of minty. It has hemp-derived cannabis oil, avocado oil, sage oil, peppermint oil, mango seed butter, cocoa butter, and it kind of smells pepperminty. And then just on the outside, I'm going to use my normal Lord & Berry. Then I got a new one from Buxom. This is the Buxom Plump Line Lip Liner in Stealth, which I've been loving. And then I've been using this combo. I just recently got this like last week. And so this is the Buxom Full On Plumping Lip Cream. The color is Pink Champagne, and this is so beautiful. So I'm gonna hit that just on top. And over, I'm putting the Smashbox Gloss Angeles in Hustle and Glow, and it's like really sparkly, and it's so pretty. When you layer these two together, it's like so glossy and so beautiful. The mask was really nice. That felt really good, and my skin like feels really hydrated, but I don't feel, I was worried I was gonna look super dewy, but I don't. My skin just looks healthy. I think this mask or this shadow palette is an absolute must-have. This is so beautiful. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this. So that one for me is an absolute yes you need in your life. The Fenty Beauty, I don't know if I'm loving it quite as much as I was hoping I would love it. I don't know if it just was the way that I applied it. I shouldn't have applied it first. I think I needed to put a highlight over and then just touch it for a little bit of sparkle. Because now that I'm looking at it, like it is actually really pretty. It catches the light really well. And I feel like if I had some sun on me right now, it'd be beautiful. I think I actually prefer it more on like my chest because it's so glowy and sparkly. Like I feel like I'd end up using it more as like a glow on my kind of this area in the summer, and then just like a hint of it. I mean, it is looking really pretty. It's a little silvery though, so you do have to be kind of careful with it depending on your skin tone, because I kind of look a little purple up here, a little bit. So I don't know if I feel like I prefer it on the body than I do on the face, but I think just layered over the top of my normal highlight just a little bit, I think is really pretty, but I don't know if I would do quite as much on the forehead as I did because I feel like it's just looking a tiny bit like ashy, and I feel like I just need to like warm it up a little bit. So maybe if I just add a little bit more bronzer just to the top. The lip product, I don't know about this. I mean, it feels really nice on the lips, but I don't think it's anything that you need to run out and buy. Like I have my Victoria's Secret lip balm, which I use every single day, and I feel like I actually like the way that made my lips look better. I think that lady just had really nice lips. I mean, she did have it alone with just a stain under, but her lips were really big, and my lips, I need like all the help I can get with added stuff to make them look bigger. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll be keeping this. I think this is something that I'm like, I don't know. I don't think it was, I think it's nice, but I think I have products already that do just as nice of a job, if not better, and they're cheaper. So this one probably will be returning. This one I think I'm gonna play with a little bit more. This one I'm absolutely gonna be keeping. The Tatcha, obviously I've already used, so that was just one mask. This Mint Moisturizer actually seemed to go on quite nicely. I don't know if I liked the fact that it was like so sunscreeny looking, but I don't feel like it's made a difference once my foundation and everything is all done. But I'm just gonna have to like wear this and then see how it goes throughout the day. But it is always nice to have a moisturizer with sunscreen in it. So that's something that I'm just gonna have to see how it works with my skin. And then of course, this foundation, I mean, I've been really loving it. It's really beautiful, but I've never worn it as a full glam. So I'm interested to see how it holds up with all the powders and everything. Oh, the lip products, I have been using these and they're absolutely beautiful. Like, absolutely love these. So I think overall, I feel like I just need to get in because you guys don't know what my hair is doing, and it's like, oh, it's actually kind of cute. I actually had a dream about this hair. How pathetic is that? I'm such a loser. I had a dream that I was going to do a collab with Jenna Cooper Fit. She recently commented on my Instagram and I was just like, goals, like I was so excited because I love her so much. I loved her in Bachelor in Paradise, and like she's my celebrity friend crush. Like I really do love her, and she just started a YouTube channel, so I've been watching her YouTube. And in my dream, I went to her house to do a collab with her. We were gonna like film a video together, and she had this hair. And so that's what inspired me to do this hair. It was my weird dream of me being a creeper with Jenna Cooper Fit. So yes, inspired by Jenna. I don't even know if she's ever worn her hair like this. I'm assuming she has, probably in Bachelor in Paradise, and that's why it was in my dream. I don't really know. I've worn my hair like this before, I know that, but I need to actually pin this a little bit right there because that's not doing what I want it to do. That's a little big. Overall, I would say almost everything I really liked. There wasn't one thing that I disliked. It was just some things I liked better than others. I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget, if you haven't already signed up for BoxyCharm, you can get that Tatcha mask in your BoxyCharm. So be sure to go ahead and sign up. I'll leave a link down below for you guys so you guys can go and subscribe to BoxyCharm. It's really great. Every single month they give you like, I think it's 4 to 5 really good products, really nice brands. They have really, like their boxes lately have just been so good. Ever since I've been getting them, I've been loving them. This alone is $12 because when I bought it, let me get my receipt here. Let me just tell you the prices of everything here. The mask was $12 and then with tax it was 81 cents, so $12.81. So this alone, I think the box is $21. So just this mask is $12. So right there you're paying for like over half of your box if you were to just buy that, like what I did. I bought it at Sephora. And then the palette was, I didn't even know how much it was. I was like, wow, that was an expensive bill. This was $65. The Kush lip gloss was $18. So I don't know if it's worth $18. And then the Fenty Diamond Balm was $38. So definitely a pricey highlighter and absolutely very pricey palette, but I honestly think this is worth it. I mean, it's such a good palette. It's so beautiful. The sparkles, just the way that everything went on. And then my Beauty Blender Cleanser Solid was $16. So I think I will be returning this one. I just feel like I have products that already do it. I was excited. I tried it. I don't think it's that great. So, and I feel like if you don't love something, why would you keep it? If you know you're not going to reach for that, they have a return policy for a reason. So I hope you guys enjoy. I love you guys so very much. Thank you so much for watching. I will link everything down below that I showed you in this video, as well as that link to BoxyCharm. Huge thank you to BoxyCharm for partnering up with me for this video. So excited to try out that new mask, and I cannot wait for my BoxyCharm to come in January. And then of course, I hope you guys liked the look that I created with all of these new products. Follow me on Instagram. I will go ahead and leave my little handle right here. It's just @SamSherman. Also, I will be having my December empties coming up this week. I'll have an updated closet tour coming probably next week. I've got a skincare routine. What else do I have? There's another one. Oh, a try-on haul. Definitely stay tuned. I'm very excited for this year. I've got some fun things coming up that I'm super excited about. Also, my sister is pregnant, so I'm trying to convince her to like film some fun kind of pregnancy videos with me, maybe like on my other channel. Like I've already ordered stuff for her for just the baby shower eventually. And so I'll be sharing a little bit more kind of like, I don't know, just like mom to be gift ideas, like those kind of things. So it's just like there's a ton of different things going on this year. I'm very excited about it. 2019, I think is gonna be a fabulous year, not only for just like me as a human being aside of YouTube, like with my family, just exciting things going on. But I think my channel as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very, very soon.